I've been living in Hays County since 1995. I came here in 95 running a congressional campaign, and my candidate lost, but my wife decided with our 2 kids we were staying, and so here we are. And I've watched this whole area change over time, from being represented by Libby Linebarger and represented, by Alec Rhodes and others. For the longest time, Dripping Springs, you had the power base for the whole county. You were electing most of the state reps, in this district. But I want to say one thing about Carrie Isaac.
I can speak to several.
My issue with Carrie Isaac and why it's time for her to go is that, quite frankly, she's tone deaf. And what I mean by that is, when she offered the bill to make it where our college kids could no longer vote on the college campuses, she wasn't listening. She was tone deaf. When the week of the Uvalde massacre, she's auctioning an AR-15. She's tone deaf. When she's sitting here constantly doing whether it's when this area had people actively saying it was okay to ban books, it was okay for people to berate people who dared to wear a mask. She didn't speak up. She won't speak up to these folks. She's tone deaf. And I think it's time that we come in loud and clear, that she gets the message, come November, that we're tired of tone deaf people who don't listen, and don't listen to everybody in our area. And so, there's no question this is an uphill climb the way they've drawn this district. But the good news is, every cycle, Hays County is going to continue to get better and better. This part of the county, y'all have really got more surprises, and particularly this year. I think because of the Dobbs decision, there are going to be a lot of Republican women and independent women who are going to be going, I cannot do this. We were told that we were safe, that we were told it would never be changed. Every one of those appointees said, well, it's the law of the land. It's already a settled issue. And with my fingers crossed. And so we've got to send that message. And this is a great crowd. I'm thrilled. I think that this is a great crowd. I think that we've got to do the help. And let me tell you, there is just as many folks just like you in Comal County that are just as frustrated. And so, and you do understand that there's all the money that Sally needs to win this race is in this room already. And if most of you are sitting down, it's because you'd be sitting on it. And so you got to break out those checks. You got to, I'm dating myself. You got to break out those credit cards. You got to break out.
Gotta hit that QR code.
QR code. Don't tell that father, please. But you've got to get out there and you got to help. We've got to knock on doors out here is hard. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Kathy Thomas, your precinct lead out here for the Hays County Democratic Party, that's our biggest challenge, is how we communicate with the voters over here. Because you can't knock on the doors very easily either, because you're too spread out. Mail's very expensive. Texting does so okay. But that word of mouth, that constant contact from all of you is what's going to make the difference. And by the time we have this next meeting, a couple of months from now, there needs to be 3 times as many people in this room. All right? So I will find that QR code and make a contribution. There it is. Right there. All right. I will make that contribution. And in fact, I will match every contribution up to $500 tonight.